Hello, welcome guys. Today we have a ladder match at the Crossfire Canal between Blackhearth and Zock. So I was randomly looking for this replay and I think it's pretty cool, so I decided to cast it. 2K just before I decided to do it though, so it's like 4 or 5 days old the game. Anyway, let's see what's happening. Talking about Harbingers over spams. So Zock is Aeon and Blackhearth is Cyber. So Blackhearth won't have Tech 2 overs because the Wagness is just it's going underwater and he has torpedoes, but torpedo sucks, so it's pretty much just a mid shield in water. And yeah, he has Harbingers. But Harbingers are not really that great at this map, and Navy I think the Cyber has a pretty good Navy. Depends, I guess. Okay. It's a bit older. Easy second land on second hair on 7 pigeons, sending engines all around, reclaiming and building power. Here pretty much the same. Of course, yes, there is a lot of reclaim all around. Just got attacked, sorry guys. Sweet. Okay. Let's see what's the early air game. We have a scout plane out for Blackhearth and a bomber for Zock. Of course, with the bombers can be really powerful to deny engines that are responding to the other highlands. So let's see if Zock managed to succeed at that. The bomber has been spotted though, and there is an interceptor on the way. And a really early transport for Blackhearth, going for the first slice on the right. This bomber has been denied easily. And no bomber for Blackhearth, and is moving his SU on the left slide. So he's already dropped the right and is moving the SU on the left. While Zock is kind of doing the same, but he hasn't dropped the high slice yet. He has a transport out now, so it's probably gonna drop there soon. Another drop with probably just engineers. There's a random scout here that probably spotted the SU now. There is a little air engagement. Pretty much even, I guess. So drop was okay, 2 engines here. And this engineer probably just worked his way through here. There was a drop ready to go, I don't know where to go. That's odd. Here it is. Start building point defenses. There are no bomber on this slice for Blackhearth, so decent try. Header factory. But there's this SU here, it's approaching, and if they don't build more than 2-3 tech quantity, the SU should be able to kill the PT with overcharge. And actually the first unit uses anti-air to support this F5, but Zock managed to win. And this little anti-air plays a part, not really killing anything. And now there is a Blackhearth SU. Yeah, let's slow down, check the other highland, nothing really happening, There's a nice wave of our auras, as we were talking about overs. Of course, Aeon have a really good Tech 1 tank that can cross water, but it needs scout to be effective. So Blackhearth has 7k, going down quite fast. He's not able to kill the tree, so he can last 28. Now he has artillery. Kicked off the artillery. micro there. Using the mantis to kill the T-line. Now this piece is going down, but just 3 years. Not much. And there's another little drop here, just stealing the reclaim only. This island, though, since both player focused there a lot, is relatively underdeveloped. Eco-wise, we're pretty much even. No, not for some reason. Yeah, relatively even. Maybe 3 factory for Blackhearth, and there are already there's only sub out, so Zock is just 1 factory, but with 4 engines. It's kind of like having 2 factories. At least for the land factory, I don't know. So yeah, a couple of Auroras managed to keep 1 Maxi Strato, but there were a couple of PDs, and of course how do we counter Aurora with frigates? So if you place some frigates all around the edges of your slices, Aurora won't be able to get past. Okay, let's move a +2. Oh, the eco is still fluctuating. Let's check their claim number. 6k for Blackhearth, Stalling, Accor, and 9k for Zock. So they both need power. Here we have some Auroras also try to do some damage, but there are plenty of units here. Unfortunately, they're being redirected to prevent Aurora coming from the top of the slice. So just wanna get in through. And here there are walls to prevent popping Wagners. First frigates out, and Zock decided to produce all subs. He has already 4 subs out. Because he knows that Blackhearth will produce frigates to prevent Auroras. And a couple of Wagners managed to sneak in before the wall was completed. And there's not really that much in this island apart from Maxes. So it's pretty easy. This sub are slowly picking up frigates. Now we have lots of frigates now, but they don't have pretty much torpedo damage, so I think some of them have defenses, and that's it. So 1 more is being reclaimed by an engine. Another is a gunship. So tech 2 air for Zock. And these frigates are countering these Aurora every time to push, but subs are also damaging the frigates. Now bombers to kill all these fragile Auroras. And also some bombers here killing Master Strato. You just need 3 bombers apparently to kill 1 Master Strato, good to know. So if you have 2 spare bombers, you can something around, but now unfortunately all these bombers will get destroyed by the Zock air. This seems have, I don't know, have some here, maybe years more. So no major assault damage done with both assault. And now eco-wise though, Blackhearth is far behind, far away from Zock, like 50 mass. And that Zock has started producing Tech 2 Navy, the first Exoduses out. So definitely Zock spending more of his resources into production, while Blackhearth is spending resources in eco. Seems like. And Blackhearth is going to Tech 2 Navy too. But there are lots of subs and destroyers, so focusing that these subs are down, so these subs will be able to keep all the frigates. And the answer to this from Blackhearth are like torpedo bombers. There's just 3 now. So there will be a major F fight here for Navy supremacy. Because this torpedo bomber can definitely kill those subs quite easily. And seems that Blackhearth is not moving his interceptor to defend, maybe because he has less. So Exodus is approaching the detection level factor now. Parking in front of the naval facility. Look at the air fight. Won by Zock. So no more torpedo bombers. Temporarily at least. So at this point, we have a few gunships and a couple of backnesters managed to stick in. But no damage done. At this point it seems that Blackhearth has lost Navy. He managed to pull out a sailing. But it was pretty damage already, so... Destroyer thing, Destroyer has 12 kills. And now Blackhearth planning with gunship also assaulting this position from daily doses of cancer. Complaining that town has OP now. Then finds a way. We'll see what happens. So Tech-Tree Naval Factory down, and those gunships will do 5, 6, 7, 8, all the maxes pretty much in this island are gone, but here there was an ACU. Could have gone for the ACU. Oh, that's a mistake. You have like 10 gunships over the ACU, probably you put the ACU here, but still. Now, Tech-3 Air for Blackhearth though, so he's lost completely Navy. No way coming back from that. And he decided, well, I'm gonna spend all my resources on her. Since it's the only thing that Zock doesn't have, well, at least Tech-3 Air. And still, these few tanks are doing some damage, but they have been killed by gunships. So, equal-wise now they're even. But of course this naval supremacy is gonna do some nice damage on Blackhearth's economy. See all the fringe maxes down there, just take one, just should be revealed. And yeah, this max map also went down. So now Zock harassing these troops with a couple of gunships, but there are flak. At least one spot, so not much done there. And now Zock is spreading his navy all around the main slice of Blackhearth. And he starts spamming cruiser because he knows the only thing that can kill navy at this point is air, so with anti-air cover. And I think the air cruiser are pretty good anti-air. Stop shooting at them. It doesn't have a torpedo problem. At also. Okay, here still gunship try to clear up the fringe maxes of this slice. Now Zock is ahead, but he has 1/3 of the power of Blackhearth, so Blackhearth really invested in power to support this Tech-3 production. Let's just take one air to prevent any sort of camping of air close to his facility. And unfortunately Zock is still on Tech-2, so despite playing from Blackhearth, it tells him that he has F supremacy still, but there is a Tech-3 naval factory producing missile ships. So Zock decided that he won Navy. There's no way that Blackhearth is coming back on the Navy side. And the TML tried to snipe cruisers. Nice. That missed. So he decided to go for a missile ship and bombard all the side island with long range warfare. now there was some sort of bombing going on in this navy. Blackhearth is also tactic bombers out. Try to defend against this cruiser. Come on, this cruiser moved back. So he's trying to defend against this navy with tactic bombers. So this missile ship is now coming. Killing mantis. Yes. Max go down and need to spam TNT. I don't know how many TNT you need to prevent this, but one volley, max now. So it's pretty effective. And his fire rate is actually quite decent. Another max goes down. Blackhearth is still ahead though, somehow. Now we have 2 missile ships out. So it doesn't look really that great for Blackhearth at the moment. And they have been escorted by a couple of cruisers and a couple of destroyers, so minimal defensive capabilities, but luckily these tanks are not over, so they can only just come here and say hello, kill us all. And yeah, unfortunately he's carrying the missile ship away, so the missile ship can't fire at the moment. Now we have a couple of SAMs, sonar, and still spamming missile ship on the tactic factory, then an air engagement. And lots of torpedo bombers going after the cruiser first, but this cruiser is surviving somehow. Now all these torpedoes are just enough to kill it. And now Blackhearth has completed control. There are few ASFs, but spamming torpedo bombers for some reason now Zock. This is you, I think that has the torpedo upgrade and they slowly managed to walk very close to the main field. And as you can see, these torpedo bombers are passing the missile ship and air dominance. Missile ship down. There are still some destroyers in the alternative, and only one cruisers. I don't see any cruisers. So all of the capacity will be directed to protection navies. And look at the amount of torpedo bomb that Blackhearth has accumulated. 34. Wow, he probably sniped a detective battleship in one pass. So at this moment Blackhearth is still ahead. 80 mass and 10 times the power, so even if seeing that the game was lost, with her managed to repel the navy because there weren't enough crews united. And now there is another big assault of this navy with the bombers. There is one SAM here. That's Zock at the moment, just to spam cruiser. Look how much big capacity he has in spamming cruisers. Desperate with those. But while he's doing that, it's not really echoing too much, and this massive disadvantage is becoming dangerous. So the only thing that Blackhearth has is Navy, as hair. And look at the amount of the production. Now finally Zock is moving the missile ship back again. Try to snipe few maxes. And Blackhearth is moving some tactical gunship whalers. Try to raid this island, but a few planes and one flag managed to land it temporarily. Now these two tactical gunships are still there, doing damage. So I feel that Zock was thinking about a snipe with his torpedo bombers on Blackhearth this year, but Blackhearth probably has sold it and moved back his sea on land. And now we have another big major heavy movement close to Blackhearth's slice. And still torpedo bombers flying away, cruiser are doing damage. Only 2 cruisers left, 2 cruisers, 1 left. Oh, not much anti-air anymore. And those whalers are wailing away. This poor base is gone. Only engineers and not much else left. So definitely Zock decided that I don't care about air, you can have air. And just spam Electric Sam in the middle of the map. Blackhearth seems to okay. This navy is managed to deny another approach of navy spam from Blackhearth. And there are a couple of cruisers and a lot of shields, but also lots of tactical bomber and tactical bomber, whalers. Everything you need to kill navy is there. And after those 2 cruisers are down. Yeah, in this kind of game you realize how the giving priority to the cruiser would manage to win the fight, while if you just kill a couple of destroyers first and you leave the cruiser there, then you won't have enough to actually affect the anti-air. So first you always have to go for the threat. And it's not using micro and all these things all together. So Zock still spamming missile ship, not happy with losing the last 3 or 4 years produced. We have a little band of Wagners approaching this part of the slice. Frigate spotted them. No tech walls up here. Lost his way. Still, I don't know. He has, since he's Aeon, he has the possibility of spamming also texture flag. He hasn't really spammed that much texture flag over here. I believe that is over the texture flag. Maybe not. Seems like covering. That tells you how much I don't know this game enough. Didn't even know the basic unit if they can over or not. Yes, sir. So Zock is trying to kill this gunship with his 10 ASFs. There is what written. But this pizza is without topping anymore. Just one little Wagner. Reclaim and maxes all around. And of course be reclaim here on the main fight that has been taken slowly by Zock. And look at this spam of Tech-3SAM. No flight zone from for Blackhearth there. Let's check out the reclaims. 72k. Blackhearth 82, so he has double of the mass Zock. He has even more reclaim. Now here still spamming the rows of tactical missile defense. Check them out. That's just enough, maybe. one gets to randomly enough to kill it. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was a bug built by Blackhearth that realized that he has total air control and decided to use it at his advantage and move this bug here, kill wiping all this island out, and then Strange to take all this vet from the engineers and then kill the Tactinelli. So even if Blackhearth base is surrounded by Navy, floating unit and gravity, this bug is still be able to do a lot of damage, especially since Zock doesn't have an efforts at all. So to deny a bug with mobile, with land anti-air unit, you need a lot of them. There are like 4 here. And there are SAMs in the base, so Blackhearth is not sending his bug there. So on this side again, torpedoes used against this navy, but there are lots of bases there. I thought there were lots, but they are all here. Try to defend against that bug. And now there is another bug coming out. It's gonna clean all this navy and also support with a couple of tactical bombers for this ship. So now it doesn't seem that Zock has an answer to her. And this bug has 100 kills, and then 120 kills, so just decide to go back home and starts again with his body. Good amount of Tech 3 SAMs. Well, definitely the base is protected by 10 SAMs or so. Still, the aim of the missile ship is to get rid of the silent island with long-range bombardment, and didn't manage to do it. Here there are like 15 TMDs, and here also quite a lot of TMDs. That was not gonna happen. And here there were like 6 cruisers fighting against gunships, and we didn't manage to kill one. So good play by Blackhearth, because if you just sent just one gunship, probably would have lost it. While now using both of them together, because the amount of fire damage that it produces is great. Like, I don't even know what you need to deny, how many SAMs you need to deny these 2 bugs. And yeah, not much Zock can do at this point. He's not cyber, so he can't try a teleporter. He can't really snipe Blackhearth anyway. Oh yeah. Spy planes, what's going on? Even a nuke or anything like that would be easily scouted. So Kai, what's going on? Those Wagners are not going to do that much. Oh, there is a GC built here. Found. So the answer is built GC and working on the base. 670 has got that torpedo bombers. But of course the bugs will be able to defend against that GC quite easy. Now there are 3 bugs. So I don't think that GC is gonna last long. Total air control from Blackhearth. Still Zock is fighting. He's built some ASF and now he's going for the bugs. from first air passage, all say 90% of the air is lost. So yeah, complete dominance. One palm was almost dead, okay. At least you see it's finished. Now it's moving. And as soon as the GC come out, I think we can speed it up even further now. Bugs cleaning everything up. Zock comparing to the hand. It's rough. Yeah, I think that the main mistake was not consolidating maybe with cruisers. Because the problem of own cruiser parties in the weekends should be size, so you say, well, I build a cruiser just for anti-air, seems a waste. But there's a really good anti-air, like 6 or 7 cruiser, you'd be able almost to defend against the bug. So yeah, then Blackhearth won pretty much with her. Not much else. All his damage was done pretty much with airplanes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game and have fun.